Should probably plug my phone in. May not mean nothing to y'all. Okay. Hello, Sniper. Snipper. Hello, welcome. I just gotta do one more thing. Actually, two more things. Because I gotta make sure randos aren't gonna end up hearing me. Because that would be awkward. Okay. Enable voice is off, voice receive volume is off. Okay. Should be fine, because I'm going to be playing with a bunch of random people. Alright, welcome. Oh yeah, here's the inside of my ship, if you're curious what it looked like. Oh, this is my cat. He's a good cat. He's very scaly, too, which is kind of funny. That's my maggot. He's nice. He keeps the place clean. Oh, there's the giant hand I have sticking out of the wall, holding a floating coin. Probably the most interesting thing I have in this ship, which is very nice. You don't care about spoilers for Warframe, do you? I know you literally just started. Because, like, these next 3 rooms I'm gonna enter are, like, spoiler territory. Well, that one especially. That one with the glowing symbol on it. That one especially. That one's just for kicks and giggles. And that one is, like, not super important. Well, I don't care about spoilers for this game. Okay, cool. Well, I guess you'll be surprised to know that the Warframe you control is controlled by a telekinetic child. Yeah! This is the actual you play as. The Warframe is just quite literally a tool at your disposal. That's kind of neat. But enough about that. LMAO, nice. Yes, very nice. It's actually part of the, like, your kit. Like, I have this ability where, well, at one point in the game, you gain the ability to play as, it's called the Operator. I think someone told me about that a while ago. Yeah, I remember one time I was visiting my cousin who played a lot of Warframe, showed me that. I was like, oh, that's pretty wild. And it was like, when I started playing Warframe more and more, he like, inadvertently hid that, thinking I, like, didn't already know, but it's whatever. I guess he was just... I guess he was just under the assumption that, I forgot or something. Oh, hang on. You see that ship up there? That's mine. It's a much, much bigger ship. I love that thing. Took me a week to build. Literally not even a joke. It literally took like 6 days to make the thing. Each component took like 12 hours to make. Nice, yes, it's very nice. And even if the missions that you actually play in to control the thing, like actually pilot and stuff, may not be the most fun experience, especially no. It's better with people because you have everyone, like, people can, like, repair the ship when it, like, takes damage and stuff, but it's just kind of nice having this giant ship all to my own. In fact, I could go in it right now. Yeah, it's called the Railjack. It's pretty neat. Oh yeah, here's
Agitators defragged and optimized. Warfighting algorithms iterated.
That's Cephalon Psi. Oh yeah, you have your crew. Yeah, it's just like this update was pretty huge when it came out. Now they actually changed the interior of this place slightly. There's like three guns that you can man. There's the main cockpit. You got port and starboard, whichever side is which, I forgot. But how it originally worked, was like a ramp that like lead down into like the actual turret control. But they changed that, so you got the control right here for one of the turrets. Like the front and back were like the ones you had to activate that go to the sides, which is a little odd, but it's whatever. I think this is supposed to be the engine room. Like, I think that's actually the engine right there. There's a big hula hoop. That's not the weirdest part about this ship. The weirdest part about this ship is this. And can I...
Paradox. You behold an absence. Describe it.
I can describe it for you. I know you can't see it, but there's supposed to be a giant severed finger in there. I'm not joking. There's literally a gigantic severed finger in there, and like 90% sure it was like part of a larger being, and that's why the ship is even powered to begin with. But yeah, that's kind of fun. Yeah, giant severed finger. I could be wrong about it, but I'm like pretty sure I'm right, because like who else's finger could this possibly be? But there's a being in the world of Warframe called the Man in the Wall, and he is like this all-seeing entity from the void, and we kind of have a connection with him because our powers come from the void, which probably means that the Man in the Wall took a liking to us and gave us these powers. As for why, I have no idea. But yeah, I guess his finger got cut off. I don't know how. I don't know if it was deliberate or if it was an accident or something. But the Ore King got a hold of it, and now they put it inside these ships. Or a ship, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, Warframe's got a lot of crazy stuff going on in it. Anyways, so what we're going to do, a new Prime Warframe just released, so I'm going to... Actually, I think I need to... Yeah, hang on. I think I could buy a relic pack.
This is what we offer.
Thanks, bro. I don't know if this will have what I need. No, it does not. Yeah, they just released a new Prime version of someone. This character right here, Wisp Prime. She just came out. She's like, Wisp is probably like one of my favorite Warframes, so I'm definitely going to work hard to try to get her. Or I could spend $79.99 to buy it right now. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Nah, for the most part, I try to like grind to get everything in this game, even if it is a pain in the butt and the drop tables pretty much hate us. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a bunch of random missions. And we'll probably get what I'm looking for. Actually, I could probably just do an excavation mission. Yeah, there's one active right now. Yeah, I guess I could do this. Just run a few rounds of this. Just waste some time. Wait, do I have that? Yes, I do. Alright. Oh, and Sniper, if you do want to join, feel free to hit me up. Like, doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to get Wisp Prime as soon as I can. Alright, and already the game is too loud. At least to me it's too loud. Let's try that. Alright. Excavation missions are pretty straightforward because we gotta deploy an excavator and defend it until it's finished digging the thingy up. And because it's a void fisher, these glowing enemies are gonna drop the things we need to actually open the relic that I brought with me for this mission. Usually what most people do when it comes to excavation missions in a void fissure, they don't power up the excavators until everybody gets the reactant they need to actually open their relics. It's kind of like a unwritten rule, you know? Etiquette, if you will. Because if the excavator collects all the thingies it needs to complete the round, you know, nothing's gonna stop, like, the timer from going down.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
You know, I heard it's National Cat Day today, which is pretty convenient because the Warframe I'm playing as right now is conveniently cat-themed. At least the way I customized her. No one can hear me, right? Okay, yeah. What are y'all trying to get?
Relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. An artifact has been located.
Wait, this guy's name is Noms on Forma. That's funny. I like that.
Excavator deployed.
It's a Warframe joke, you wouldn't understand. Oh, everybody has the reactant they need.
The excavator has lost power. Find another cell. We need another power cell for the excavator.
Yeah, it's funny. Like,
Dig complete. Your
lore-wise, we are supposed to be like a force to be reckoned with in the galaxy. And we're like in enemy territory. Like, this is clearly a very hostile place, and we are not welcome here. Like, these dudes are
the scanner has
sacrificing life in limb just to kill us, and we're just kind of chilling here, just stealing their stuff, and there's like almost nothing they can do about it. It's kind of funny. It's like picking on someone that's like half your height. It's like, what's the point, man? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna be like running around a lot. These missions are like super easy to do. The real challenge of Warframe is waiting. Just waiting. You know, Sniper, if there's like any prime thing that you, I think I told you this before, but I still mean it. If there's like any prime thing that you're trying to get your hands on, like, hit me up, man. I can help you out. Like, look at all these relics I have. I mean, this is like for like one era, but I got a lot. Just equip any random relic, I don't care. Like I said, I'm just trying to... Well, yeah, he said it to me already. Alright, cool. I had a feeling, I just wanted to be sure. Like, hit me up, man. I got you.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
Did you try turning it off and on again? No? Okay.
The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
I should probably ping that for the other guys. Dang, I actually forgot, like, how neat the music is for this game. I, like, have the, like, music off, like, 90% of the time because I'm just, like, listening to my own.
Excavation complete. Look what we found.
Oh, you know, there's a glitch with this ability I'm using right now, the one with the claws. So it, like, changes her jump animation. But for whatever reason, like, they patched this out, but there was, like, a glitch where if you, like, jumped like this continuously, like, just over and over, it would do that, like, weird effect where, like, the sound effects would just get so bit crushed and sound horrible and stuff. Like, it's so funny. As far as I'm aware, it only happens on my end, thank God, because, like, could you imagine how bad it would be if other people would hear that? Because it would just make the sound just sound terrible. It's like all these sound effects laying on top of each other that cause that. OMG, I love those types of glitches. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Again, not sure why they patched it out. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's loud and obnoxious, but that's what made it funny. And I'm 90% certain that it was a glitch exclusive to Valkyrie here, which is funny because that means that's, like, the most recent change that she got in, like, freaking years, I bet. You know, Valkyrie's a weird character because she's supposed to be, like, the melee berserker character. But it's like, well, I'm only thinking sort of like her name. It's like Valkyrie, just without the IE. You know, like, for a time I used to think to myself, oh, it's just that weird trend that video game developers do where, like, they don't know what to name their female character, so they just name her Valkyrie because, I mean, Valkyries are female, so I guess it makes enough sense. But, you know, it's like, Valkyrie is like this cat-themed melee berserker, and as far as I'm aware, it doesn't have anything to do with, like, actual Valkyries, but I just remembered, like, her name and how it's spelled. It's a lot like, it's spelled the same exact way as... Oh, God. What I'm trying to say, it's a Max Payne reference. Because there's a drug in the world of Max Payne called Valkyrie V. And it was a drug that would make people very violent and erratic and just go absolutely insane. And I don't know if that's really the intent or not. that Valkyrie was supposed to be a Max Payne reference. I mean, there was like lots of Warframes that are inspired from an outside source. Like, there's a Warframe in here named Hydroid. He's literally a pirate, beard and everything. And apparently, the year that he was released in was also the same year that the Pirates of the Caribbean movie was popular. So, you know. So I wouldn't doubt it if Valkyrie was inspired somewhat off of Max Payne. I mean, if you like, not just for the fact that she's named after this drug, but also because, like, you know, there's like shoot dodging, stuff like that. You know, like what Max does the shoot dodge. I'll just leave that there. Yeah, Valkyrie's a weird Warframe because, like, as far as I'm aware, she has not gotten any, like, major reworks, buffs, or whatever over the years. She was just kind of serviceable, you know? Like, she's not the best. Like, she doesn't have the same room-clearing superpowers that the other Warframes have, but she's definitely not the worst either. Like, you know, she can boost your melee speed and give you armor and stuff, and that's pretty fun. And she has an ability that literally makes her invincible, and every hit can regenerate her entire health bar, so yeah, there's that. But it's funny because, like, she doesn't have range. Like, lots of Warframes, Warframes nowadays, all they do is crowd control. Like, single target abilities, like this one right here, that's, like, taboo now. Like, single target abilities are, like, weak sauce in current Warframe. Because, like, if your ability doesn't, like, clear an entire room of enemies, or give you some kind of crazy buff, then it's not a good ability. But I can also do this, so, you know, checkmate. But then again, I can also do this, so, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if they'll ever give Valkyrie a rework, because they have given Warframes reworks in the past, like Wukong, Nezha, Vauban, they've all gotten... so everyone's looking for AoE. Exactly. AoE. Makes sense, though. Yeah, Warframe has evolved a lot. As far as I'm aware, like, I didn't play Warframe, like, since day one. But I'm, like, 90% certain that was, like, a pretty stock, standard third-person shooter with light stealth elements here and there. And now it's a third-person power fantasy horde shooter where you play as a space ninja that carries a bazooka. But yeah, it's like, as far as I'm aware, like, if Valkyrie did get any... I don't know if Valkyrie will get any kind of reworks, because, like, Warframes have gotten reworks in the past. Like, those 3 Warframes mentioned earlier, they were kind of okay, but they've gotten, like, changes over the years to the point where they're, like, their kit is completely different, or just, like, a far cry from what it used to be. I mean, hell, I think you chose Excalibur as your first Warframe? I can't remember. But, the sword guy. I think I told you this already, but, like, Excalibur never had his sword ability. He never had the Exalted. He had a super jump. And ever since they improved the movement of the game, you know, we can do crap like this, it was kind of obsolete. So I don't know if they'll ever give Valkyrie that kind of treatment, because like I said, she's just kind of serviceable. Like, nobody really complains about her, but on the other hand, nobody really sings high praises about her. I only play her because she was the first Warframe I acquired apart from my starter, and I had some friends help me get her, so I'm kind of biased towards that. He's shooting the ground. Now, if they did rework Valkyrie, I mean, Excalibur's Exalted Blade is kind of like Valkyrie's Hysteria ability. It sends them into a superpowered state where they have, like, really powerful strikes. But Excalibur's Exalted Blade shoots projectiles, so it has a lot more range than Valkyrie does. So maybe if they did rework her, maybe they can have her, like, shoot projectiles kind of like Excalibur does. And if they did rework her, they would probably get rid of Ripline, her grappling hook. I mean, it's cool. It's funny. I like grappling around, like, like Tarzan, Spider-Man, or whatever. But like I said, it's a single target ability, and those don't really fly anymore. What the heck? Is that an enemy? I think that's an enemy. Wait, or is that someone's... Nope, that's someone's specter. Someone summoned that thing.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, this game has gotten like lots of changes over the years. And yeah, the whole space ninja thing, yeah, that was like one of the longest running memes of this game. I mean, hell, it was like its slogan for a time. Like you see an ad for Warframe on YouTube, it had the tagline "Ninjas play free," and I thought that was kind of funny. I mean, you see the way I move around in here; it's pretty ninja-like. Like even the heaviest, most armored Warframes could move like this. I guess since everyone has a reactant, I guess I'll just power up this excavator.
The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell. The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
Dang, I guess we killed so many power carriers that they stopped spawning power carriers. Look at all these cells! That's funny.
We need another
Too bad I can only carry one at a time. Yorkin built my Warframe with 2 hands. So, I guess I gotta use them. The gods gave you 2 hands and used both of them for your weapon. I respect that.
Excavation complete.
Yay. Wow, we found someone's pocket change. Let's see. I guess I'll grab this. I don't even know what. I'm just gonna grab like random pieces of prime junk. I'm just trying to get relics. Maybe I should do a higher level excavation. I think of it. You know what? I'll just equip no relic. Just excavate, extract. I'm out of here. Oops, think I accidentally activated a excavator site. Wait, which way do I go? Where is the extraction?
Look what we found.
This way? Oh yeah, I did jump in on a mission in progress, so maybe it doesn't show that, or maybe the game is just bugging out again. I wouldn't doubt it if it's the latter. That tends to happen. Certainly doesn't help that these levels are randomly generated. Guy was slowing me down. Ah, man. Yeah, the extraction symbol would be green. I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, I see it now. This game, I swear. Yeah, you get used to this kind of stuff. This game is definitely like sensory overload at times. Definitely, yeah, definitely, especially with its particle effects.
Has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
No thanks, Space Mom. I'm getting out of here.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts.
Oh yeah, that's another like inside joke. People call the Lotus Space Mom because she kind of is. Like, not just the fact that she's a female leader character, but she's quite literally like. It's a bit weird. She's a robot. She's a robot built in the likeness of. No. She was a robot that was. Crap, I can't remember. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Long time ago. No, she is Space Mom. Yes, she is Space Mom. Yeah, back in the Orican era, there was a lady named Margulis, and she would take care of these, the Tenno, the kids controlling the Warframes. How they got their powers, they were on a spaceship, and tried to jump through the void, and it went horribly wrong. All the adults went insane and killed each other, but the kids got superpowers, and these kids don't have a parent. So there's this lady named Margulis. Margulis is like, I'll take care of these cursed children, and one thing led after another, and she eventually got executed. There is a robotic race in the world of Warframe called the Sentients. A certain sentient disguised itself as a human that looked like Margulis. One dude, an Orkin named Ballas, was like, he had a crush on, Lotus's real name was Nata. The sentient robot lady named Nata disguised herself as Margulis. Ballas fell in love with Nata, but it was like, I think it was like they reprogrammed her to try to like work with the Orkin. Crap, I'm like, it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. I thought I'd have an easier time explaining it. Wait, did I get one of Wisp parts? Lots of lore. Yeah, there's a lot of lore in this game. And a lot more resources to build stuff with. Seriously, look at all this stuff. Not enough time to explain all. Yeah, no kidding. I guess I do not have any Wisp Prime parts. Yeah, I have like nearly every single Warframe in here, except the newest one that got released. That's because that's also another grind and a half that I've yet to do. Yeah, these are all the Warframes I own. Yup. Oh wait, I don't have Baruch Prime yet. Dang. So I got Baruch, Kelman. Ooh, Garuda is another favorite of mine. I love her. Like, look, let me equip her. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they made Garuda Prime recently too. And I'm very happy. She has a fun passive ability where if you don't have a melee weapon equipped, like so, she'll use her talons instead, and her talons kick butt, I tell you. Yeah, I think I'll use Garuda. Why is she doing that? Oh crap, I think I bugged the game again. There we go. Yeah, you can add the talents if you don't have the melee weapon equipped, which is awesome, and she's doing that again. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, don't do that. Let's see. Mag was the first Warframe I chose. I did get Mag Prime. My process in this game is like I want to collect every single Warframe, replace them with their Prime variant if they have one. And like I said, so far the only Warframe I do not have yet is this guy right here, Culervo. As you can see, he has lots of daggers sticking out of him. It's actually kind of funny looking when I look at him like this. Poor dude can't catch a break.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Thanks, Ordis.
These offerings are pure. This we give to you.
Ooh, there we go. Wisp Prime. Another Wisp Prime part. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, okay, so I should mention what Garuda can do. Garuda's gimmick is blood. Bleeding enemies. She can impale dudes on a spike and basically turn them into like a healing totem for her and her allies. She can like pounce on an enemy and create a shield out of them. Kind of. But basically, like, the more damage she absorbs with the shield, she can, like, condense it into this ball of blood and throw it at the enemies, and it explodes and does, like, a buttload of damage. Her weirdest ability, she can damage herself, and it'll give her energy to use for abilities. And she had a passive where, like, the less health she has, the more damage she can do. But I think they've changed that. Hang on, let me take a look. Passive. Garuda's damage temporarily increases with each enemy she kills to a maximum of 100%. Slashes with her talons if no melee weapon is equipped. Okay, so it's like kind of in reverse, almost. Not really. Basically, if she does damage, she does more damage. No, she kills people, does more damage. Yeah, that's kind of fun. But yeah, she used, like I said, her old pass, like, the more damage she took, like, the less health she has, the more damage she could do. And it had a special effect where you actually see blood on her, which is kind of funny. But now it's like, now when she kills dudes, she gets covered in blood and can do more damage. Which, in hindsight, actually makes a lot of sense, considering, you know, how violent this game is. But yeah, I just remember, like, going to my cousin's house and, like, seeing him play as Garuda, and I, like, fell in love with her. I let her disembowel me, if you catch my drift. Heh. Kidding. Not really. Okay, so... Okay, this is pretty straightforward. OMG. You know it, man. Yeah, every Warframe has like a gimmick to them, like a theme of some kind. Either it's like some kind of element or some kind of theme. And I think that's kind of neat.
Somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
It's the infestation. This is what happens if you don't throw your moldy food away in the trash. It turns into this stuff. Yeah, see, look how she's like getting covered in blood because of all the kills I'm getting.
Found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. You are
Oh.
going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. The capture target has vital information that we will need.
Come here, boy.
We need our subject brought back alive.
That's insane, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Again, it's just funny to me that, like, this blood effect is only on Garuda. Like I said, despite how violent and visceral this game can be at times, it's pretty sterile. Like, not a lot of blood. You don't see a lot of blood, but Garuda's definitely changed that. Alright, now all we have to do is just, get reactant. Oh yeah, so infestation here. It used to be an Orcan bioweapon, and you can kind of see where that went, which is not very good.
Fight to draw it out. My warframe is
But yeah, the infestation is special because not only does it infect people, but it also can sorry. It can also affect metal objects. Like, literally nothing is safe in the infestation. Like, it can warp spaceships and robots. Like, yeah, literally robots can get infected with this space virus. It's pretty nuts. You can kind of see what happens to a spaceship if the infestation gets out of control.
I am no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on. You are safe.
Interesting. Yep, very interesting. They're almost like the Flood from Halo, except instead of being like a super advanced race of aliens who turned themselves into Data and tried to go back and it backfired, it's literally just like, hey, what if we just made super awesome monsters that'll fight for us? Oh shoot, they're trying to kill us. Never mind, let's just scoop their brains out instead and have our telekinetic children pilot them as our personal super weapons, just so we can, like, kill anyone we don't like. Literally the Orcan in a nutshell. The Orcan have a bad habit of, like, making a really cool and awesome super weapon, like the Infestation or the Sentience, and having it backfire on them tremendously, and basically have them getting a mind of their own. And I did not get the thing I was looking for. Can't say I'm surprised. Oh yeah, the Orcan made the Sentience too, I should mention. The Sentients were meant to be a highly intelligent robotic race that were capable of not just fighting, but adapting. Because they all have energy shields that can adapt to whatever you throw at them. And apparently we're also capable of self-reproduction. And then the Orcan were like, alright, I know you guys have been fighting for us, but we kinda have to take away your reproduction rights. And the Sentients are like, what the hell, man? How about this? How about I wipe out your entire race instead and see what happens then? And that's how the old war happened. Word for word, that's how it went. Yeah, like I said, the Orcan, they like to control everything. But when things don't go their way, it gets ugly. LMAO deserved. Yeah, pretty much. Orcan were horrible, horrible, horrible people. They would literally manipulate anyone and anything just because they could. They literally had the mentality of, we could do this, so we will. Like, genetic manipulation, horrific super weapons, oppressing lesser societies, you name it, the Orcan have probably done it, and they've done it with style. They love gold, hence the name Oro-kin, Oro, you know, being Spanish for gold. There was literally, like, a indigenous people on Mars who literally thought they were gods. They called them the Golden Sky People and worshipped and feared them. Until a certain warframe by the name of Inaros was like, hey, leave those guys alone. Like, the Tenno kind of woke up to what the Orcan were doing and how corrupt they were. And one of the biggest events that led to the Orcan Empire's downfall was an assassination of the Emperor. He was assassinated by a Tenno. And everything just kind of fell apart from there.
Operator, I run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Now, fun fact about the name Tenno. there's a special reason for it. Now, the first reason was retconned, unfortunately, but okay. So as it currently stands, so remember that spaceship I mentioned that like it was like a colony ship and it tried to do a void jump and it backfired horribly. That ship was called the Zeraman 10-0, and because of the void jump accident, it was called the Zeraman 10-0 incident. And when you break down the word 10-0, 10-0, you get 10-0. There you go, because they were the kids that survived the Zeraman 10-0 incident. Now, the real reason why they're called the 10-0, have you ever heard of a game called Dark Sector? It was a game that Digital Extremes, the guys that made Warframe, made back in like 2000s. It was like one of those gritty 7th gen third person cover shooters that was like everything was like brown. The main character you play as in that game is named Hayden Tenno. Like his last name is literally Tenno. In fact, So in Dark Sector, it takes place in the 1980s in Russia, and there was a virus outbreak in there called the Technocyte virus, which is kind of like the infestation because it has a similar property of like infecting people, but also infusing them with metal. And Hayden gets infected with the Technocyte, and over time, like this infection kind of just like crawls up his arm, and like gives him a helmet or sorts. And that's actually in this game. And Excalibur has an old deluxe skin. This is it right here. This is from Dark Sector. Like, this is what Hayden Tenno looked like when the Technocyte virus, like, got, like, worse and worse. Like, you can see he's, like, wearing, like, military combat armor. Like, he's got, like, belts and stuff. But like I said, Digital Extremes retconned Dark Sector from the lore of Warframe. So, this is kind of just a weird artifact of an idea they had a long time ago. That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I played a little bit Dark Sector. It's just kind of like a worse Gears. But it's kind of fun, though, because he has... Like, because Hayden gets infected with the Technocyte, he gets a glaive, that, like, throwable bladed disc. Like, you can do that in this game. They have glaives as a melee weapon. Like, right here. And if you have a one-handed pistol and a glaive, you can dual wield them, just like in Dark Sector. Like, Hayden can shoot his pistol with his left hand and throw the glaive with his right. And one of the biggest reasons why he did that is that the Russian military in there put devices on their guns that would detonate if they detect a Technocyte. So Hayden mostly had to use his handgun to try to get by. And now that I mentioned the handgun, this skin I have on it, it's literally from Dark Sector. Like, it's a regular handgun. There's also this one right here that I have. There's like a little SMG. Now, I know it's like, oh my god, old, like, pistol, that's a Dark Sector reference. But it is! They literally, like, took the assets from Dark Sector and they put it in a recent battle pass. A free battle pass, mind you. And it's like, hey, you guys remember Dark Sector? Here you go, here's some weapons from the game. But yeah, this is like one of those universal skins. You can put this, like, on literally any pistol. And I think that's kind of funny. They also had, in fact, it was actually just only pistol skins. I didn't get them all, but there was, like, a revolver, a double-barrel shotgun. But yeah, I'm sure all 4 Dark Sector fans were pleased to see that their favorite weapons from the game were represented at last in Warframe after, like, 10-plus years. But yeah, that's a little interesting bit of Warframe history for you. Yeah, Dark Sector's pretty cool. Oh, I should mention, all 4 of them. Yeah, that's a little joke I like to make when I reference something super obscure. Like, oh man, there was like a little inside joke in Warframe. One of that Warframe I mentioned earlier that got a rework, Wukong. He used to be, for lack of a better word, terrible. And so there was like a running gag in the Warframe community that there was only 7 Wukong mains out there, and they had like a little council where they like discussed amongst themselves like what their next plan should be, should they get a rework for their favorite Warframe. And now that Wukong did get a rework, and he's like hella powerful now, everybody's like, oh shoot, Warframe's now viable. I mean, Warframe, Wukong. God, Rick, they both start with a W. I'm getting messed up. One more thing about Dark Sector. There was a boss character, a boss monster that was going to be in the game, but it eventually got reworked and became an entirely new character. They turned this cut boss monster into Frost, which is pretty fun. I guess I'll just do another one of these. Okay, see, I have another relic that I can get the Wisp Prime blueprint with, but I want to upgrade it to increase my odds of acquiring it. But I don't have enough of these void traces here, so I'm just gonna like use another relic just to get void traces. Just to find a relic. This is what you're witnessing right now, Sniper, is the horrific struggle of trying to get any prime whatever, is trying to get the relics, trying to get the void traces to refine them to the highest level to increase your odds of getting what you want, and then actually trying to get the darn thing. Rinse and repeat for the other 3 components to make whatever you're trying to build, and that's Warframe, baby. Lol, yeah. This game is just infamous for being super grindy. But you know what? It kept me busy for the longest time, so... I mean, you saw how many Warframes I had. It paid off, I think. I mean, hey, on the flip side, I know I said this before, but like, the coolest thing about Warframe, or maybe worst thing, I don't know, it depends on who you ask. But, you can pretty much grind for anything in this game for free. Buying it is completely optional. A friend of mine back in high school used to say, it's not a pay-to-win game, it's pay-to-win faster, which is somehow better, I guess. I mean, it's not like the game is demanding you to, like, buy a Warframe, otherwise your life depends on it. Like your life depended on it. Like, otherwise you'll never, ever... like, kill stuff. You can still, like, you know, get what you want. Inventory, on the other hand, that one you might have to... that one you'll have to, like, buy. Like, you have to, like, buy inventory slots for weapons, Warframes, whatever. So kind of like Genshin or really any Honkai game. Yeah, pretty much. If you really, really want to, and you have a lot of time, like me, you can... or, like... anyone who plays this, you can get anything and everything through grinding. Buying is a lot easier, yeah, because that's how they get you. That's how they get you. They put the drop table for everything at like 0.5%, and then it's like, hey man, you put a little dollar here, you can go what you want. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like, I'm glad they give you the option at the very least. Oh hey, this person's playing as Garuda too. Nice. Oh, Garuda Prime chassis or system? I guess I'll take that since... Look at her. She's reloading that thing. God, look at me. I'm just soaked in blood. That's so funny. But, yeah. Oh, you know, funny thing about Garuda. So, I know for a fact her name is kind of odd. If I'm not mistaken, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Garuda is from Hindu mythology. I think Garuda is a wind spirit of sorts, but there's already a wind-themed Warframe in here. So I don't know. Maybe Garuda in Hindu mythology is also a bloodthirsty maniac like our Garuda here. And it's just kind of funny because it also makes me think of I don't know if you know this game, but there's this game that was made by Platinum Games. It was called Anarchy Reigns. It was supposed to be a multiplayer beat 'em up, but it didn't really take off. But there was a character in Anarchy Reigns named Garuda. He is a big blue robot that could transform into a jet, and his arms can also turn into gigantic drills. And I think he was called Garuda because, well, he can fly, and his drills were called Tornado Drill, and he also had ice powers for some reason. Like, he could actually freeze people. So that's kind of funny. Garuda was my favorite character to play in Anarchy Reigns, by the way. I loved playing the giant, chunky robot that can sumo slam people. Anarchy Reigns, in general, was an awesome game. It was too beautiful for this world, and that's why it just kind of vanished from existence.
I run diagnostic.
Rest in peace, Anarchy Reigns.
You don't need to talk to me.
I should mention Anarchy Reigns is actually a reboot of Mad World, which you might have seen. It was that like all black and white Wii game with the guy with the chainsaw arm. Yeah, the main character of that game, Jack. They put him in Anarchy Reigns. Jack and a lot of other characters were made as playable characters in Anarchy Reigns.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? Target located. Bring them in. You found a fissure. Look out for reactants.
Heck,
The enemies are dropping reactants.
there we go.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactants. The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive.
Hey, there you are. You're coming with me. Into my hand you go.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
What the heck? What hit me? Oh, got all the reactor we need, so we could just skedaddle.
A juggernaut nearby. It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood.
Wait.
Fight if you want it to go.
Oh, shoot, I never noticed this. Those are fusion MOAs. Huh. I don't think I remember this. Wait, did they always have fusion MOAs there?
Stay
Huh.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
I thought those were just regular MOAs. Unless they changed it at one point? I don't know. That's weird. I mean, I do remember this is supposed to be like a rundown corpus ship, so there was supposed to be like a robot factory in here.
Angry. Good work.
You know, it is kind of funny. These corpus tile sets that they use for these like infested levels are unique to the infestation. Like, you don't see these kinds of like tile sets uninfected on regular corpus levels. Just these ones for the infestation. Oh, hang on. Before I extract, weird bit of history. See that locker? That one's new. This is what they used to look like. Kinda. Never mind. It's not a big deal at the end of the day. I just thought it was kind of funny. Wait. Ah, man, I didn't get the thing I wanted. Frick! Oh, okay, lol. Yeah.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction.
Yeah, this game is like slowly being reworked from the ground up. Like everything is getting a facelift. This game is slowly becoming like the ship of Theseus of video games. Like they're replacing every single part of this game. Like even the Corpus tile sets themselves were completely reworked. Like they look completely different to how they used to. Dang, I need more relics, man. Let's see. I want to play as a different frame. I love Valkyr, but I want to mix it up a bit. You know, how about this? I'm going to give you a quick rundown to show you every single Warframe I have and give you a quick rundown of what they're all like. Now, keep in mind, these are how I customized my Warframes, so they're not going to look how they do default. But, I don't know, I just still think it'd be funny to share. Also show you, like, as you can clearly see, everything I have is, like, black, white, and orange. But the Warframes, on the other hand, I want to, like, give them a unique look. So, okay, first we got Ash. He's supposed to be, like, the actual ninja of the group. Like, he can throw kunai, he can teleport, he's got a smoke bomb. I mean, he's literally covered in smoke. He's a little bit edgy, but, you know, that's okay. He's not the only one that's edgy. We got Atlas. He's all about Earth. He can punch people. He can create rock monsters to help fight for him. He also punches people. He can create barriers. He also likes to punch people. Did I mention that he likes to punch people? Got Banshee. Banshee's all about sound. She can make enemies go deaf. She can expose weak points in them with sonar waves. Echolocation. That's it. Echolocation.
Everything in orders, operator?
Yes, Ordis. Everything is in Ordis. Thank you. Man really likes the fisticuffs. Exactly. Baruch. Baruch is like a monk. He's like a pseudo-pacifist, and I put pacifist in gigantic quotation marks because, you know, it's Warframe, not Peace Frame. He's a Warframe. But basically, he is all about disrupting enemies without directly harming them, either by putting them to sleep, disarming them, and just kind of it. He has a special meter called restraint, and when his restraint runs out, he lets the fists fly. Like, he will literally punch dudes to death when he gets at his lowest point. Caliban is a pretty new guy. He is based on those robots I mentioned, the sentience. This guy's kind of weird, because it's like, what does he does? I mean, he can spin. He can spin around really freaking fast and hurt people that way. He can also summon sentient fighters as well, so that's pretty fun. Chroma. Chroma's interesting. He's like the dragon Warframe. So when you color a Warframe, you could like customize, like you can change the color of the lights that they glow. For Chroma, depending on the color that of his energy will determine what kind of element that he will shoot out of his mouth for one of his breath attacks. And that's really freaking cool, in my opinion. He also has an ability where he can, like, he's kind of like wearing a jacket almost. He can like take it off and it'll become like a sentient being. So that's kind of funny. Citrine, she is the Crystal Warframe. I honestly forgot what she does. Not even joking with you. I legit forgot. I don't think I even saw like a video talking about her abilities. I don't think anyone's actually talked about her. You know, I'm going to take a look. Let's see. Fractured Blast. Slash and stagger enemies with a crystal blast that inflicts bleed. Enemies afflicted with this status effect have an increased chance of dropping health and energy. Preserving Shell. Citrine guards herself and nearby allies with a crystalline shell that gradually decays. Kills and assists increase the defensive power of the shell. Prismatic Gem. Deploy a gem that shoots prismatic beams. The gem targets enemies that are taking weapon damage from Citrine and her allies. Oh, okay, that's cool. Its beams inflict heat, cold, toxin, electricity, status effects. Status, chance, status, duration. Let's see. Crystallize. Citrine summons crystal fractals. The fractals rush forward, seeking enemies. Enemies touched by the fractals are paralyzed. Huh, that's kind of fun. She actually sounds really fun to play. I should play her more. Okay, Ember. Ember, if you couldn't tell by the name, she is the Fire Warframe. Funny story about her. Her fourth ability used to be different. She originally had an ability called World on Fire. People said it was literally the easy mode button. And there's a reason for that, because World on Fire, as the name implies, literally sets everything on fire. That's not even a joke. Literally, geysers of flame will erupt near you. Enemies will just combust out of nowhere. Literally, things will start catching fire and start taking damage everywhere you go. So long as you have energy, you can keep that ability active. And I think that used to be a meta thing for the longest time. Like, people would play Ember, put on a buttload of energy mods on her, and just keep World on Fire active for as long as humanly possible. So that's pretty fun. Equinox. Equinox is literally 2 Warframes in one. Like, she is... I don't know if she's literally supposed to be 2 beings sharing a body, or if she's just one person and she can just change her form whenever. But she has a day and night form. Her day form is aggressive, focuses on damage and harming enemies. Her night form is more passive and focuses on buffing her teammates and slowing enemies down. And kind of like Chroma, where the energy color determines his element, depending on what color you make Equinox's energy, will determine what form she will spawn in when you start a mission. In fact, I'll show you her other forms. That's her night form, and that's her day form. So that's pretty neat. Now, Equinox is kind of infamous for being really hard to farm, like her original form, because you were literally building 3 Warframes. To put that in perspective, building a Warframe and waiting, like, if you were to, like, not rush it or spend any money at all, building a Warframe would take literally 3 days. And you would have to do that for Equinox. And you have to, like, when you build a Warframe, you have to get the chassis, the Nero optics, the systems, and of course the main blueprint. And you have to get 6 of these things to drop for both the day and night form, just to make 2 Warframes you can't play as, slap them together, and that's how you make Equinox. Now, when Equinox Prime came out, people were like so worried that it was going to be like that, because making a Prime thing is pretty grindy in its own right. But thank God they streamlined the entire process, so we don't have to go through that. Excalibur. Okay, well, you know Excalibur. You played Excalibur. But in the story mode, you get Excalibur Umbra. Now, Umbra is special because not only is he an edgelord, I mean, look at him, he's also still partially human on the inside. Like, his transformation wasn't complete, and therefore is somewhat sentient. And because of that, when you go into your operator form, when you exit your Warframe into your Space Kiddo form, Umbra will follow you. He will act on his own. He will fight enemies for you. And that's really, really cool. Frost. Frost is that aforementioned cut boss from Dark Sector. If you couldn't tell by his name, he's all about ice. Freezing dudes. He can literally create a dome around him called a snow globe. He's really good for defense, but not much else apart from that. But I still think he's neat. Gara. Gara is the glass Warframe. She's not like a glass can or anything. She turns enemies into glass and shatters them. That's pretty fun. Oh yeah, there's Garuda, the Blood Warframe. Gauss. Uh, he is the, I guess he'd be the second Magnet-themed Warframe and the second Speedster Warframe because Volt used to hold that title. Volt was one of the Star Warframes. He's the Electric Boy. And, you know, Volt has an ability that can speed people up. Gauss is like Volt, but almost exclusively based around speed, just moving as fast as humanly possible and using that momentum to just decimate everything in his way. Grendel likes to eat people. That's it. Do I really have to say anything else? He eats people. His mouth is a stomach. He can also turn to a ball. So that's fun. Gyre. I never played Gyre. She's like a magnetic ballerina. Annihilates enemies with the conductivity of her coils and transmitters. Yeah, she's kind of neat. Like I said, I never played her. Never got around to it. Haro. People love Haro. He is like a buff-centric character who's all about making sacrifices. He can sacrifice his own shields to buff himself. He sacrifices enemies to give buffs to his teammates and himself. And he was also kind of infamous for being really hard to get because drop tables aren't very nice. But Haro Prime is thankfully a lot easier to get, and people love him. Hildren. Hildren is the shield warframe, as in energy shields. For the longest time, energy shields were not really a good thing to build on for Warframe because they're kind of flimsy. Hildren, on the other hand, has a buttload of energy shields and focuses on siphoning energy from her enemies and giving it to herself to increase her shield capacity, basically making her a walking fortress. And she's very buff. Hydroid is the, I guess you could say he's the water warframe, but you know, he's a pirate. I mean, he's got a tricorn for Christ's sakes. Yeah, he's all about like calling down a barrage of cannons from who knows where. They're made out of water, because why not? But he can also summon a giant freaking octopus to literally grab enemies by the legs and just whip them around. It's hilarious. And Naros, he is the Pharaoh's Curse Warframe. He's literally a mummy. He's all about, now, it may not look like it, but this dude has a lot of health. He is quite possibly the tankiest Warframe in the game. He doesn't have energy shields, though, but he does have a lot of health. And now his abilities aren't really much to write home about. Like he literally has pocket sand as an ability. He literally just throws sand in a dude's face and stuns them. Hey, I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom. Oh, okay, no problem. I'll just start up another mission then. Let's see, you know, I think I'll equip someone else. I think I'll equip Citrine. Why not? Let's see, defense, sabotage. Oh, wait. Okay, let's see. Invasion, sabotage, defense. I think Pluto's got a high level one I could do. Defense, spy, exterminate, rescue, excavation. Here we go. Just play several hours of this. Why not? Maybe I should have brought a stronger warframe. Ah, who cares? Alright, at least now I don't have to worry about waiting for reactant to drop for people.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Oh,
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. Look what we just uncovered. Extraction is now available.
where is he?
The scanner has picked up a target.
Oh, there he is.
Go to the dig site.
Freaking bugs, man.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. We need another power cell for the excavator. Dig complete. Your hard work has just been rewarded.
Transference still holding.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
You got it, Space Mom.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Possible to get higher than 20k HP in a snow dome?
Excavation complete.
Good question. Oh, you just put on a buttload of power strength, I guess.
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites. The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell. The excavator has lost power. Find another cell. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Disgusting monstrosities. I think they absorb their victims.
Excavation complete. Look what we found. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
Attack us, and we will counter.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell. Dig complete. Your hard work has just been rewarded. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. We need another power cell for the excavator. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Look what we just uncovered. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
Oh.
cell for the excavators. The excavator has lost power. Find another cell. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavation complete. Look what we found. The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Infestation. The oral pigment that backfired.
Dig complete. Your hard work has just been rewarded. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Look what we just uncovered. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. Look what we just uncovered. ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
What a mess. Let's clean it up.
Shoot, guess everyone's extracting.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Oh, shoot.
Excavator destroyed.
Dang.
Protect the remaining dig sites.
I guess that's my cue to go.
Excavation complete. Look what we found. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
We're immune to this infestation, but they'll still try to kill us.
We need another power cell for the excavator. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
Man, that's not even close to what I want. Oh well, GG's though.
Only one, Pretendo. Don't get greedy.
Oh boy, 3 gallium. Wonder what I can do with that. Let's see, 1 day. 1 day? Huh. Oh, I had these. Let's see. What's prime neural optics? Let's just have our chassis. I'll also have to refine that. Dang.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You found a fisher. Look out for reactant. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Target located. Bring them in. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. Corvus walkers are heading to your location. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here for now.
Oh, hi! Welcome back! Hello! It's good to have you back. Just trying to think of a game plan for trying to find these relics to get Wisp Prime. Gunsun Prime? When did they make that? That's literally a new weapon they made. Literally, they made that for the Wisp Prime reveal. Corvus. Corvus. Oh, yeah, the Corvus. Ah. Who knows? Maybe a random teammate might have what I'm looking for. Because that's the specialty about doing these relic missions. Is that whatever your allies may get as a reward, you can choose it as well. everybody can reap the benefits.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
These corpus remind me of the orb. Selfish. Greedy.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Yes, I do.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant.
Gotcha.
You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Target located. Bring them in. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Ah, stuck. I'm stuck. Door's stuck. I'm away, son. Oh, hey, I don't have this. I'll take that.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Pulls the tides. Something big.
Guess we'll start building that part I did get. Where is it? Here it is. Seriously? Argon crystal. Ah, man. Out of all, in fact, no. Why would they ever make a resource that decays, just disappears? That's really lame.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Target located. Bring them in. The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Oh shoot! I never noticed that. It's like a little space battle going on up there. That's cool. Oh, nice. Oh. Ooh, maybe I should grab this. This is a higher rarity. Probably be a lot harder to get.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
Yeah, piece of cake. Let's see. Oh, I have enough standing for another relic pack.
You scratch our backs.
Are you kidding me, man? Boo! I wanted a relic. I got scammed. I should have enough reactant for a full refinement. Yes, I do. Should I? Nah, I should probably do for the lift one. 20 minutes left on this. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm pretty cracked at spy missions. At least I like to think I am. Except when I'm not. They're very easy to mess. Well, no, it's not hard to mess up. As long as you get at least
You are here to
one,
infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive
you'll be fine.
information.
It's just a matter of like how much experience you want to get.
Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The enemies are dropping reactant. The reactant is
Curia.
working on your relic.
Up there?
More.
Oh, I don't think I ever found that one. I'm gonna take a look. Now I'm curious.
There's a heavy unit
Oh
approaching.
yeah, it's... Good thing I have a grappling hook.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather just
Huh, yeah, I don't think I ever got this one before.
hands.
Oh, no, I have. Okay, never mind. Also, good thing there's no fall damage. I think there was fall damage for a time in Warframe. I don't know, I could be wrong about that. Alright, got all the reactant I need.
You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Guess I'll go for A first.
The target
That's fine. It's fine.
trigger the alarms now.
Okay, this will be... Watch this. You're about to watch master stuff at work here. Dang it. There we go. Take that thing out. And hopefully not get detected by those stupid drones. Bada bing, bada boom.
A clean extraction with no
Yeah, piece of cake. Ah, dang it. I fell for it again. That's alright. You know, it's funny. Spy missions emphasize stealth, but you can, like, trip the alarms all you want. So long as you don't trip the alarms inside of the data vault itself, you'll be fine. Okay, hang on. Space kiddo time. Wait, no, I was gonna get that. Never mind.
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Just so you know, I probably would have gotten that, you know, if they let me. Well, that guy's gonna ping a Curia. I'll ping this one. Because I remember getting this one a long time ago. I actually never found all the Curias. I probably should. That is an all pink Gara. Holy hell. Hey, what are those things? Wait. No way! Did it just ping to other Curios for me? Oh my god, it just did. Target already scanned. What about this one? Oh, that's a Cephalon fragment. Huh. That's so weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, nice. We got Wisp Prime chassis. Yes. one step closer to building my favorite Warframe, or my favorite Prime version of a Warframe. Or Prime version of my favorite Warframe. Yeah. Alright, I'll put this under construction right now. Cool. Alright, so we got... Yeah, we don't need to do lift ones anymore. Now we just gotta focus on just the other eras. I guess I'll do Neo, since the Neo one is a common rarity drop, so we don't have to refine it. And I'll probably be more than likely to stumble across someone else who has it. Just gonna have to get some void traces for the time being.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
What the? He got stuck in the floor, that's kind of funny. Oh yeah, that's a dead end.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Oh shoot, we all need more reactant. Oh, time to backtrack. Now this is the annoying part about doing these void fissures. Sometimes either one or the entire team doesn't have all the reactant they need, so we have to like backtrack and see if there was any corrupted enemies we didn't kill. Or find enemies that haven't been corrupted yet, wait till they're corrupted, and then kill them. Like this guy. Keep shooting me, man. It's pointless. Nah, I don't think, I don't know how often those things, go off. And I think I'll just ignore any enemies just in case they do get the corruption. Oh, that guy managed to get 10. Fisher just went off. There we go. Just one more. Bingo!
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission.
You know, it's especially embarrassing, you know, being like the only guy that's like short on reactant, and everybody's waiting on you, and you're just like traversing through this giant randomly generated map to try to look for any that might have been left behind. Yeah, it sucks. Especially when you have to like kind of go like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll just extract and stop wasting everybody's time. But if you do extract and not have all the reactant, you won't be able to get the reward that you're trying to get. I mean, even if it is randomly generated, it still sucks that you don't at least get a chance at it. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, wait, no, I already have Wukong Prime. What am I saying? Wait, 8 years. Oh, wait, I don't have that. I built that. I built that. I don't have this yet. Second, I thought, oh, hey, I didn't build Wukong Prime. No, I do have Wukong Prime. Wait a minute, what if I did bounties? Bounties are a good way to get relics, at least a very specific one. Let me think. Let's try Deimos. Necrolis 69.
Yes, there are bounties. If you have the interest.
Hey man, I gotta go. Just got called out to work. Oh, okay. No problem, man. You take care, okay? We'll see you later. Yep, see ya. Thanks for joining. The heck? Just Aya? No relics? What about Phantasma, Garuda, Nagantaka?
Bounties. Should you have the interest.
This sucks. Maybe I can use the Aya for something else. Oops.